Hey Smartstitch friends, if you guys have a 15 needle, so that includes the 1501, the Ultra, and the Plus, you're going to want to go do that newest update. It was done 2 weeks ago, back in March 18th. I'm a little late, sorry, been kind of busy. But you're going to want to make sure you go do that update because they gave us a frame out button. Super excited about this. I'm going to show you exactly what that means. And they also did another feature on the general parameters page, and I'll show you that as well. 1001 and 1201 users, you don't have the frame out button just yet. They're still working on an update for you guys, okay? So I created a really quick applique. Let's go get it. When you go to the general parameters page, okay, everybody knows, or at least I hope you know, that F changes the rotation of your design. It is kind of hard to see with the square, but you can rotate it, flip it upside down, flip it backwards. I don't know if you can see, like that little line's moving, but it is flipping. Right here where it says rotate angle. So I use everything in software, so I don't really use this, but a lot of people like this feature. If you don't want it rotating that full 90 degrees, say you just want 15 degree, hit enter, you can now see it rotate on this screen. It used to be pre-update that it would not rotate. You wouldn't see it here. You would have to confirm your design first in order to see it rotate, because you'd have to go back and forth, back and forth. But this new update, now you can see it rotate right here on the general parameters screen. So that's a nice little feature. I've been asking for that as well. Okay, so the applique pieces, we're going to set our colors. So the placement stitch, I'm going to use it black so you can see it. So that is going to be your placement stitch, and then you're going to have to add that applique stop. So hit the button, drop down arrow, offset. You do not have to put a value here anymore. Some people were putting in a value so they can move your frame forward to do what you need to do, since they did not have that frame out button. But if you put too high of a number, the machine's going to beep at you because it can't move any forward any further. And it all depends what number, on what size hoop you're using, and what your design is. So leave that at 0 and hit enter. And you're going to see the little pound sign there shows there's a stop. We're going to put a stop on this one as well. Leave that at 0, hit enter, and then go back. Okay, now we need to make sure it's all centered. I already did this, but we'll do it anyway. Hit here or frame button, it goes to the same page. Make sure it's centered. Needle number 1, make sure it's on number 1, and then we'll do the trace. Okay, on this page is where you're going to see that new frame out button. We're not going to select it yet. We're going to go back and we're going to put this in confirmation now that we know we're all good. Okay, and it's going to stitch that placement stitch. The machine stops because we programmed to stop after this one. Now we're going to go back into that frame page. You can either hit the move frame button here or touch here. They go to the same page. And now we're going to hit frame out button. That's going to move our frame forward so we can lay our applique fabric. Moves forward. I'm just using some scrap felt. Hopefully it covers my square. So you're going to just lay your fabric. Usually you'd have base fabric, but I'm just doing stabilizer. So you're going to lay that over top of those placement stitches. And then you're going to hit that green check. Now, before we've had this button, if you moved your frame by using these arrow keys to lay fabric or do anything, you always had to hit back to stop point, okay? Doing this with frame out button, you do not have to hit back to stop point. You just hit that green check and it takes you back to where you left off. Hit the green check and it moves it back, and then you just go back to your start, and this is going to be that tack down stitch. Okay, it stopped again because we programmed it. So now we're going to go and hit that frame out button again so the frame comes forward, and then you can cut your fabric while still in the hoop if you prefer. I like to remove my hoop to cut my fabric because I like to make sure I'm getting close enough to those placement stitches. When you're setting those stops, you can still do your frame out then, so it does it automatically and you won't have to keep hitting the frame out button. We're just going to move it forward, and now you can cut around your tack down. You want to cut as close to the stitches as possible without cutting the stitches. Once you get all of that cut, you just hit that green check and it moves back to where it needs to go. Hit the back button, hit start, and do your finishing stitch, usually a satin. Okay, it's done. And that's how you use that frame out. If my satin was a little bit wider, or if I cut a little bit closer, you wouldn't see those pieces. But it's just for demonstration purposes, so. There you go. You guys go update your machine so you can have this frame out button if you want to use it. You guys have a great day and happy stitching.